Can you hear the roar of the engine? Can you feel the thrill of the close escapes? Are you ready to dive in? Fasten your seatbelt for this adventure. It's terrible. With years of experience, it seems like the lifting straps were too tight, or perhaps the truck frame wasn't sturdy enough, causing excessive pressure on the truck frame. The excavator, being hoisted by a crane, fell vertically when the chain snapped, creating a loud crash. Remarkably, no one was injured. Oh my! This is a classic case of a damaged wheel nut. This is why regular maintenance is so important, everyone. I witnessed the craziest dump truck accident ever. The driver was reversing near the edge of a slope but lost control and plunged down the cliff. Unbelievable. So dangerous. How could someone drive a truck so carelessly? Fortunately, he managed to prevent disasters in time. It seems they underestimated the weight. That crane isn't strong enough to get the proper leverage. They will need a larger crane. Oh, it looks like a video game. It's really scary in real life. The excavator decided to part ways with the tractor, performing a sudden somersault before continuing to hit the ground with a heavy thud. But luckily, the operator jumped into the grass. Don't gamble with safety. Every piece of equipment meticulously assessed, rigorously checked. It's a simple ritual with life-altering consequences. Did those tires just ditch the truck? What in the world is going on here? Operating an excavator underwater always carries risks. Just one misstep on a soft riverbed terrain might fail to support the machine's weight, potentially causing it to tip over. Hold your breath. Witness the heart-pounding moment an FA-18 Super Hornet defies gravity and the odds, landing on a moving airstrip amidst a raging sea. What happened when British Airways Flight 777 encountered a storm at Heathrow, London? The runway became an unintended stage for the plane's difficult landing and a hasty retreat immediately afterward.
Oh, touch and go! First ever touch and go on Budget TV. Wow, look at that. Oh my word. Touch.
The driver slowly approached the bridge, seemingly unaware of the impending danger. And that's what he got for not accounting for its height. Well, that didn't go as planned, did it? That bulldozer's in for a world of hurt and a hefty repair bill. Releasing giant stones might seem straightforward, but for heavy machinery operators, it's a moment of suspense, a blend of technique and sheer willpower. Have you ever seen a 236.22-foot structure disappear in the blink of an eye? This wind turbine did it. Are you curious about how it was demolished? Whoa, that's sketchy. One wrong move and they're stuck in the sand forever. The operator should feel lucky, because it is a small and shallow stream. Falling, but not giving up. A Volvo truck overturned and abandoned on the mining road was rescued by two sturdy excavators that rushed in to save the day. Man, that's some powerful engineering right there. The precision is incredible. They'll make that rubble disappear in no time. I took my hat off to the driver right there. He demonstrated controlled deceleration, precise steering, and timely acceleration. A perfect example of defensive driving. The driver demonstrated exceptional skills when navigating the narrow mountain pass, where the margin for error was minimal and the consequences of a mistake were severe. This Komatsu D65 was not just stuck, it was actually completely swallowed up. But thanks to the quick thinking of the excavator operator, this story had a happy ending. The brave truck conquered the dangerous slope with a heavy load, avoiding a potential accident. Driving like that is really crazy. That guy must have great skills to keep the vehicle from tipping over. Maybe he did it on purpose. Who needs an excavator when you have a four-wheeled Warrior? It's tearing the roots out of the ground. Victory! But that engine will need some care right after. Ever wondered how to lift a giant excavator? With meticulous planning and risk management, it's a sight to behold. Applause to the team who made it happen. The incorrect weight calculation and lack of additional sturdy protective barriers caused all your hard work to sink into the river. God bless, then everyone escaped. That's some serious skill. This guy could make a fortune in construction with that kind of control. Oh my gosh, the Komatsu D65E plunged into deep water. A CAT 320D excavator and a Komatsu D85P bulldozer were deployed for a high-risk rescue operation. The scene was truly spectacular. Guess how much this collision costs? Can you imagine that struggle? It is struggling to conquer the steep, harsh hill, the engine roaring as if cheering itself on. Heart pounding, breath held captive, the driver navigated the vehicle across the bridge, thin as a whisper, fragile as a dream. Dude, that's sick. That's some serious skill right there. That guy could win a competition with those moves. In my decades at sea, I've seen many a ship go down, but the loss of the LCT IU-78 off Sandpit, that one hit hard.
Semua kru sudah selamat.
These trailer tires sound like they're cheering as they just make it through the death curve. Just relax. Can you believe this? A D11 dozer pushes a Cat mining truck off a cliff. What happens next? Reminder from the driver. Remember that the ground conditions are becoming slippery and caution is needed, especially on mountainous terrain. Anyone who previously thought that excavators were clumsy and bulky will be proven wrong here. A real challenge for excavator operators around the world. The truck almost got stuck. The operator was really careless. The way it slid down like that, almost graceful in a destructive way, it needs to be rescued immediately. When two giant cranes get too close to each other, and the two giants have gotten tangled with each other like that, can you believe it? This truck just rolled out, nearly causing an accident. Who says excavators can't dance? The Sani excavator moves with a grace that defies expectations. This is not a winter wonderland. It is a dangerous ice rink disguised as a road. I've witnessed this 1,000 times. Haha. That truck tire doesn't stand a chance. It's time for a change. The tire, of course. However strong Bobby Tanner may be, no one else has conquered this nasty hill so far. Dive in. It's an excavator pool party. This heavy-duty swimmer's making waves in a whole new way. The driver clearly misjudged the clearance under the bridge, and he deliberately attempted it, putting significant pressure on both the vehicle and the bridge. He might even get stuck. The cable is stretched too tightly. Just one mistake, and that rock could fly out, posing a danger to everyone nearby. If I had pressed the brake a bit harder, I wouldn't have been so lucky. The driver is no longer sitting comfortably in the cabin. This trip is going to cost a lot of money.
So that'll hold that track, because when I try to lift the head up, it just wants to flop over.
What an incredible pulling power. That Deere 848H is a beast. Look at that Timco rising out of the terrifying mud. The video has been paused. We encourage you to share your feedback in the comments section. Show your appreciation by liking and subscribing to our channel for more content.